Deezener
and Co.
Welcome to Second-Hand Haunting, where we read ghost stories from a second-hand book I got from a second-hand shop and try and make sense of them.
Fun of them.
Sense of them.
Fun of them.
All right, I'm not going to argue this time. Fun of them.
I almost forgot what you meant to say in that spot, and then it came to me at the last minute. I was so glad.
Yeah, well done.
You shocked all of us.
Fun of them. That was you.
Yeah, I was going for haunting.
You were.
Give me a minute for my heart to settle down, guys, and we can begin.
Sorry, we've all just jump scared Callum. It's a great experience. Everyone should try it just once in their
I'm
life.
surprised you're not dead by now.
Who says I'm not?
Oh, that pale pallor on him, I think, maybe.
That's got to be how you end the show. Not that you're going to be doing that anytime
By
soon.
dying.
No, but at some point, it is a guest host and they are reading the story of Callum's untimely death from over podcasting and the haunt that you're engaged in. Many years from now.
I've got so many years to pick where I'm going to haunt.
That's true. Yeah, see...
You know what?
Actually,
what a
quest.
great intro, Justin.
Yes.
Welcome to the show again. Where would you haunt when you're dead?
Oh, goodness. I'm really torn because you either want to haunt a place that you really loved or a place where you want to cause the most menace and poltergeistery. Is that the verb?
That's a great...
It is
Can
now.
we add that to the list of best words for the episode?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm happy to...
Poltergeistery.
I didn't get a bit of pen or paper or whatever, but we'll figure it out.
I feel I'm going, I don't know, the Houses of Parliament? What's a good...
Oh.
I feel
But
like...
it would be unlikely to find you there, so
Yeah, that's true.
therefore it must be somewhere else.
Ghosts can
I don't know.
haunt...
Allegedly, I think it's the Tasmanian Senate or House of Parliament, something like that, is haunted by the ghost of an MP.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
maybe we'll do that story tonight. Let's not.
It checks out.
I'm sorry, that story's taken then. Well, then I'm going to haunt the Botanic Gardens because I like them and they're lovely.
Oh.
Thank you for chorusing. I wasn't even conducting you.
All right, and welcome to the show, Jess.
Hello, thank you for having me.
First up, where would you haunt?
Where would I haunt? I would haunt people. I'm not a place. I would just follow after people and I would just...
Proper poltergeist.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be the annoying voice in your mind just being like... You know like when... Bless us, women, girls, your girlfriends tell stories and they go, oh, and then there was this person and that guy said that thing to that person. I want to cause that sort of like stress and distress to anyone I've ever loved so that you always honestly feel like, wow, would you just shut the fuck up? And so I went here and we did that and oh my God, do you remember that thing? And yeah.
Whenever anyone's telling a story, you're there going like, no, you're not telling it right.
Yes.
Well, you tell it then. I can't. I'm dead.
Yes.
So Jess is going to be Jiminy Cricket. Just going around telling people the voice of the conscience.
That's one way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
mind
I
that.
love it. I think that's a good role for you to play in life as well. I feel like it's a good conversational sense check kind of person.
WWJD.
What
What
would
would
Jess
Jess
do? There we go.
Well, until you do hopefully untimely pass away, Jess, where do you haunt these days?
Where do I haunt these?
Yeah, where can people find you?
Is this like a plug for my things?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking about it on the way up here and I kind of feel like everything that I do is like a favorites box of things.
Ooh.
So you could probably find me on most social media platforms in amongst the advertiser socials, face or voice or editing style. I make videos for my job. So, but anyway, if you want to look for me on Instagram, it's Jessica AA Marie 7.
And we can link that in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for all of you cultured people out there, she means a box of celebrations.
Oh, does she? Thank you. I'm a cultured person, so I was waiting. I was on tenterhooks.
No, you uncultured swine.
Callum, where are you going to haunt? Our gracious host.
Oh, God. I won't because ghosts don't exist.
Oh, okay.
Is this an official stance on this podcast?
Yes. But if they did...
This is the caveat.
Yeah. What's the quote? I don't believe in ghosts, but I am scared of them.
I like that.
That's from a different book that I don't have here tonight. But where should I haunt? I feel like it would only be fair for me to haunt, like, a library.
Ooh.
Say, you know what, the Mortlock Wing in the South Australia Library?
Oh my god, I saw that in my mind. I swear to God. That sounds
It's a
weird.
gorgeous library.
No, but when we started talking about you deciding where you would haunt, I saw the library. I saw the Mortlock Wing. I don't know if that's me being psychic or not. I mean, it's been happening a lot lately, guys.
Okay, well, let's see. I mean, you're about to offer us some stories, but maybe Jess can just tell us what the stories are going to be before we start them. I mean, is that how it works, Jess?
Oh.
I'm going to put 2 books behind my back.
Yeah, okay.
No, mate, no, you would actually pick one and then I would psychically guess it. So maybe discuss amongst yourselves.
We could do that.
Yeah.
But I did have an idea for tonight. Because I brought 2 books along with me.
Okay.
And knowing that you have, I don't know what the
An interest...
polite way to say it, an interest in the
Occult?
occult and spiritual...
Yep.
Callum is gesturing at Jess. I feel like I should say, not at me.
Oh, not at the pragmatic, scientific man.
Yeah. Callum decided to get someone on this episode that's not a clone of himself.
Yes.
I mean, the man made his own science magazine, for God's
I did
sakes.
do
Like,
that. In years past.
yes.
And a whole science podcast.
I know.
Which you can check out at...
Oh, yeah, at pzinner.com.au.
Zinner and Co.
Hey, and you can find me on various socials making those sorts of noises. I like to think of myself as a celebrations box of a person. And
What have I done?
because I contain so much junk. And let's go back to Jess, shall we?
Maltesers.
Yes, we were talking about Jess being a very insightful and interesting person. So what does that lead us to?
It leads us to 2 potential stories today. I won't tell you the exact stories, but I will tell you the book that I picked them from.
Okay.
The first is The Book of Dreams and Ghosts by Andrew Lang. Written in, like, the 1890s.
1890s.
Wow, a whole decade's going to make a big difference, isn't it? For us, anyway.
For science, yes.
Okay.
1890s. So this is Dracula. Dracula is 1897.
Yeah, so telegrams have been invented.
Okay.
Not a whole lot else.
I mention this because I was reading Dracula last year and he mentions that he has got his Kodak camera or something like that.
Yeah.
Because they were invented in 1892 and that's like such a specific cultural reference.
Wow.
Look, if you've never read Dracula, read Dracula, it rules.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Not
It's a
only
very
does
cool
it have Dracula in it, but it's also got cameras, it's got like intercontinental telegrams, it's got railway journeys between Britain and continental Europe within the space of a day. It's got early vinyl recordings, and it's got a goddamn cowboy.
It does. The Texan.
Yeah.
But yes, this book is also from the 1890s.
Yeah, so written about that time when people are starting to figure out that science, there might be something to it.
A century after the Renaissance, people were going, science, we actually love it.
More specifically going, ghosts? Is there something to that? Are ghosts science?
Ectoplasm?
Yeah, but we don't know.
Yeah.
We're just figuring this stuff out. Now, he's on the scientific side of things, and the whole book starts with going from like, okay, here's weird things that we know dreams do. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they predict the future, or we talk to dead people in dreams, we get information that then gets useful in real life, and kind of runs the whole gamut from that up to like Icelandic sagas with ghosts being put on trial for terrorizing the local village. Just trying to figure out what's going on.
Right, I get it. He's just trying to make sense of things that are a bit weird.
Yeah.
And that's a noble ambition.
Yeah. There's things that are in common with some of these stories. Let's group those all together. Maybe someone can figure out if this is science. So the first half of the book is boring as hell. The second half of the book is gangbusters.
All right.
So it will be from that second half of the book.
Excellent.
The other book that we might get a story from today is Dear Echo. Answers to your questions about ghosts, hauntings, and things that go bump in the night by self-professed psychic and ghostbuster Echo Bodine, who wrote one book called Relax, It's Only a Ghost. And on the press tour for that, she got so many people writing her letters and emails that she thought, rather than answer them all, she'll compile them all into a book and answer them as her second book.
That's a great way to have another, like, to write another book. That's brilliant.
Yes.
To be honest.
So if you choose that book today, we're going to get some readers' dire situation where they think they need a psychic, and also the psychic's response and advice.
Ooh, that's pretty tempting.
Right, I have two thoughts about this. We could, from my spiritualist interests, we could pull apart the scientific guy and his really pragmatic thinking, and I'd just be like, "Nah, bruh, it's a ghost, it's a spirit, it's your long lost dog, like whatever." Or we could just go headfirst into the crazy letters and emails of Dear Echo. And I feel like you did kind of set me up in such, but like I do like the sound of that. So
I also like the idea that effectively if we pick Echo, we have two voices in favour of psychics, that being that of the author and that of Jess. And we have two voices that are more sceptically inclined, shall we say.
Technically 3 voices,
Oh,
because there is the letter writer and the psychic both in the book.
Excellent.
And Jess. So
I
we
like
would
to
be outnumbered for once, yeah?
How novel.
sounds good. Dear
Yeah?
Echo it is.
All
I
right.
like it.
Sorry, Andrew Lang, you'll
I'm
get
happy
your
to
day in
come
the...
back and talk Dracula and Andrew Lang and
Oh,
everything
don't worry.
else another time.
I think our Christmas episode might be one of the Icelandic sagas because it happens like over the Yule period.
Oh, lovely.
And it's 10.5 pages long, so that may or may not happen, listener.
Genuinely sounds delightful. But for now...
But for now, indeed. From her chapter of Letters from Teenagers
Oh, okay.
comes this letter, which I don't know. Look, I read this a while ago. I got this from Melbourne. So this is like last year sometime. I've written myself notes about why this is interesting. Would you like to know those notes?
Yeah, hit us.
Or would you like to just find out as we
Okay,
go?
this is the last time I'm going to try and do this episode. But Jess, do you want to predict?
Oh,
Because you were talking predicting stuff, and look, if it's completely, also if it's crap, cut it out. But
Okay. Can you give me like a name, or is there something that I can just anchor to?
sure. Tell you what, I'll give you the first 2 sentences of the letter writer.
Okay.
Yeah. Dear Echo, hi, my name is Amy. I am 13 years old.
oh wow,
Okay.
I'm sorry that Amy's going through it.
Yeah.
She needs to write her.
I'll say, and this is only giving Jess hints, she really is going through it.
Is she? Oh, I'm gonna struggle with this one because, like, I'm not saying I'm gonna bail. I'm leaving the episode, but I do really struggle with stories that are like negative around kids. I empathise with kids more than adults a lot of the time because adults have all the information that they need to navigate the world or have had the opportunity to obtain that information. Kids are flying blind so often. It's really tough.
All right.
I am happy to do a different story if that's going to be a little triggering.
Completely fine. Not triggering, just
Justin was having a very earnest moment with
No,
us.
I'm
Yeah.
just being earnest and
Yes.
hoping to invite earnestness into the space as well.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
You wanted me to predict?
Yeah, I want you to predict. I want to
Okay.
say, look, if it
No,
doesn't
no,
work, it's completely fine. But
That's
I
half the
just-
fun.
I'm
That's
so-
half the fun of it.
I'm
yeah.
so curious about this because it's something that you've talked about as something that you're like thinking about in your life at the moment.
And
you're
actively
finding
learning and-
you're finding yourself becoming more sensitive to things, and I am so curious as to how that works. If this just isn't how it works, then that's fine. Like, it's your story, it's your stuff. But
Well,
I'm curious. I want it to work.
Usually when you would try and psychically find information, you would imagine yourself connecting to the person in front of you that you're about to psychically read for, right? So
Right.
in a class that I've been to, you might sit in front of someone, take a moment, ground yourself, and imagine this like golden cord that runs between you and the other person. And all you got to do is relax and breathe and clear your mind. And then the first things that just pop into your mind usually is a psychic message. It's not from spirit. It's not coming from someone else. It's just you reading the person in front of you. This is what's happening here.
It's the vibes that are going out from
The
them one way
vibes.
or the other. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you have all that other data that's not verbal as well. Like here, you're just hearing the story.
Correct.
Yeah.
You're not. Amy is not sitting in front of you.
Yeah, you haven't even heard the story yet. I imagine it's going to be difficult to connect to someone who, firstly, you haven't read the story. Second, was 13 years old at the time of writing, which I will say was 2002. So try and put yourself into the mindset of an American teenager in 2002.
Well,
Callum. Sorry, go on, Jess.
That's not a hint. The thing you just thought of is not in the story.
No, I was
But
thinking.
we'll say that country
Is she writing about 9/11?
No.
I was going to say. No, she's not.
no, Justin.
Look, 9/11 was a thing that
wanna
happened
hear
a
my-
year before. Yes, I want to.
Yes.
God.
We're derailing too fast. Okay. My first thought was she's 13 years old. A lot of the sort of psychic information that you receive, a lot of the time is like instinctual, it's empathic, it's just what you feel off of someone. Like, you know, if I can tell that someone's having a bad day, or, you know, someone's masking pretty heavily. They might not want to make eye contact very much.
I'll make an effort.
No, it wasn't you.
It was me.
But that's fine. We're in a safe place amongst friends. But my first thing that just popped out to me was actually about a pet. I don't know if she's writing about a pet or if she's being haunted by an animal, or like a past pet or something. But that was the first, like, I just got this sense of an animal or a dog or a...
that might be because while you were thinking Percy was barking in the other room.
That's true, that's true.
But that was my first, like, impression. I mean, she's 13 years old. She could be complaining about boys or girls or whatever. Most people are. But if this is also about ghost stories and a spirit, there could have been a family member that passed away. That's all just common sense judging. But my first instinct was a pet that's passed away. And I could be so wrong. But anyway, that's my prediction.
Thank you so much for sharing it. Like, I'm so curious to... This already is putting so much on your reading now, Callum, that I don't know if it's already... We don't normally have anything that's gone into the reading before.
No, you guys normally get it pretty cold.
Yeah.
And look, frankly, I read this ages ago. I've forgotten the exact story. I've only got the notes I left for myself, which was letter equals sad.
Oh.
Reply equals unhinged.
Oh dear.
I have scanned down the page. I've seen some words popping out. Mm-hmm. So I've got some idea about where this might be going.
The animal in the story might be the batty reply.
Yeah.
All right, hit us.
All right. Dear Echo, my name is Amy. I am 13 years old. Ever since I can remember, I have been able to predict the future and get extremely strong feelings about spirits.
Cool.
Usually when I get afraid, I'll pray to God to send down my grandmother, who died when I was 6.
Oh no.
Already a heady combination of spiritualism and Christianity.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can feel her with me. I'll give her a spot to sit on my bed, and I'll fall asleep to the songs she'll sing to me or the stories she'll tell. Fuck, I think sad is an understatement, guys.
That's really, yeah.
Shall I just barrel on through?
Please.
Keep going,
I feel
keep
like
going.
give us the whole thing and then let us...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll give you guys a chance to respond to the letter before we get into Echo's response, for sure.
That'd be great.
But jump in whenever you want.
Will do.
I don't always have to pray for my grandma, though. In fact, most of the time, she'll just show up when I need her. It's not always at my house either. She will frequently visit me at school or when I'm with a friend. We've all had that one parental figure, haven't we? No? Oh.
What, Mrs. Doubtfire?
No! Well, I know how I'm picturing this grandmother for the rest of the story. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And it's also not always my grandmother. Sometimes it's my dog or other relatives.
Hey,
Get
vindication.
No way.
Spot on.
There we go.
Pets and family members. Who'd have thunk it?
Well,
My pets are my family members.
Ugh.
And my grandma. And, yeah.
No,
sorry.
that's all right. Take your time.
My shoe.
But one of the worst sounds you could have into a microphone, but you're good.
Oh, do it. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
atrocious.
Rip it,
I
baby.
heard my ankle crack too.
Oh, wow.
And the Velcro.
Enjoy that double action, Callum.
There's some
Editing Callum.
two free sound effects for
Yeah,
you, my
yeah.
friend.
Yeah, some
Also,
Foley.
Justin-
Bones cracking is very appropriate.
Can't believe you're having a go at her. Do you remember the Pringles incident?
Yes.
If not, listen to the top floor of Pringles Mansion, episode something, I forget.
I think that's the fourth one I was on. I'm so excited that we got to validate that. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I saw a dog.
You make a fantastic point. I'm going to close the curtains, and that might dampen the sound a bit.
Yeah, that's cool.
You're really just locking us in now, aren't you? Oh god.
Oh, no, it's scary.
Ooh.
I feel like
That's
I'm going to
how
have to
you
start
should-
paying you guys for this.
This is how you should
Pizza.
do your vocal checks. It's just a series of more unhinged laughs. There you go. You got a sound library for yourself there, Callum.
Oh, God. Sound library from hell. My great-grandfather died in front of me about 2 months ago.
Oh fuck
About
me.
2 months ago.
Yep.
Cool. Uh-huh.
Oh.
I'm just mentally picturing Echo reading every step of this story being like, this has to go in the book, but I do not know what to say.
Yeah.
Because, like, it does have to go in the book, right? You can't get this letter
Not put it in.
as a psychic and be like, okay, this is prime material.
This
What
is
the
an
hell do you
apprentice.
say? Oh my goodness. Sorry, Callum. Please go on.
No, you're right. Since then, I have been feeling something with a negative energy in my bedroom.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
It may be my grandfather, but he was always so kind and loving. Why would he have a negative energy?
Uh-huh.
But the energy is not the worst part.
Oh, just get it out, please.
Callum, come on.
This is coming out so close to Christmas as well. I'm sorry, listener.
Oh boy. No, don't worry. There's going to be some beautiful Icelandic tales for you for Christmas.
Santa?
But my goodness. Yeah, don't worry. The
Ghost of Santa.
Dark Spectre is not Santa.
Father Christmas? Is that you?
Do you want to give us one good ho 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 in the mic as well? There you go.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Merry
Haunting.
Spirit. Yeah.
You were going for it. You were looking for it. He was searching.
The worst part is that usually when I am not at ease, I pray for my grandma to come down and calm me down. Now when I do so, she doesn't come.
Oh no! That's heartbreaking.
This can't be real, can it? This is someone writing a story that's like, and then the worst thing happened. And then a worse thing happened. Surely.
I mean, I think I'm not diagnosing anything here, but if there's an element of, I don't know how it works in terms of seeing your grandma. I've never had that experience of someone has passed and I've physically seen them in the room. But in terms of like feeling a presence or feeling comforted or feeling discomforted, it sounds like she would think of her grandmother, she would be comforted, and then a really, 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 really traumatic thing happened, and now when she thinks of the comfort that her grandma would offer her, that doesn't come. That doesn't seem that surprising to me.
No.
It's the layer on top of it, obviously, that makes it a ghost story. But, like, the underlying thing is just, like, an experience that a lot of people would have if
That's
they
really
go through
well
a traumatic
said,
event,
Justin.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what would sit under it.
And I'm hoping
Yeah.
that she sent this letter to Echo Bodine and also sent a copy of this letter to her parents. Or
Yes.
someone actually in a position to help her
Oh,
through
you
this.
never know. 2004 could have been some unsupervised after school time.
Yeah. As each day passes, I grow more fearful of entering my room because I don't know who the negative spirit is.
This is the part of ghost stories that gets me really frustrated, because it's like, from my perspective, not being a believer, this is something that's coming from within.
Yes.
And so there's a sense of she was finding comfort in this thing, and now she's experiencing a really negative feeling, and she doesn't know how to resolve it because she thinks it exists external to her.
Yes,
and
the
that
framework has
And so the
set
thing
this
that
up.
was helping was having an external locus of control for good feelings. I can invoke something that brings good feelings into my life, and I don't actually have to be feeling good because I feel good because I'm thinking about my grandma. But that thing has now turned around on her where she's like, oh no, negative feelings can strike at any time and I don't have any control over it. And if
Yeah.
she was working through this with a psychologist or something like that, they would work on having that be something that she could have control over. But if she's like, it's a dark ball of energy that presents itself in my room, that's not something you can resolve as easily as, I mean, not that it's easy, but you can resolve, I have depression or I have anxiety. You can't resolve, there's a dark ball of energy in my room and my my psychologist, unless they hand you the wand of dispel dark energy.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
this is part of the reason that I believe in like analyzing things and talk therapy, is because you can get to the origins of things that lead you to a dark place. And it sounds like this person, by having put all of these frameworks on it, has now almost taken away some of the tools from herself to resolve it.
Well, I don't want to be joining you on your very pragmatic little
So you go off on
Please
your own
give me
journey.
the alternative to that. 'cause that's-
But I will, only because this week I just did like a mental health first aid course.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and part of that was how you deal with someone with psychosis.
right.
And if this is where this is sitting in that I'm seeing things, I'm hearing things, I'm feeling things that scientifically no one could be able to prove is there. It's just the person experiencing them.
It's real to them.
How you deal with that with a person is you don't actually acknowledge and agree with their hallucinations.
Yep.
You just say, well, I'm not seeing that. Tell me why you feel like, you ask the questions, you ask why or how can I help you? And then you would, in that case, refer to GPs, parents, or whoever's, the person that's to take care of the girl here. But psychosis in this case and in this way and in a letter to a psychic, it's a tough space. But technically you would treat this like it's psychosis and you just have to not go along with her delusions, which you can understand why so many people who have a gift to receive or speak to or whatever spirit or have some psychic skills, know things before they happen, all that sort of stuff. Why people often don't believe them to begin with, because it sits in that weird, funky little place of psychosis or gifted. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where I feel like we are, but I think I'll hold most of my feedback until the end of her letter.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to give you the emotions. This is something that's hitting home for me in a way that a lot of these are like an archaic boarding house where, I called in the maidservant and the blah, like it feels...
And I heard the swishing of skirts around the corner. Then the
exactly.
rocking chair started on its own.
Like a story from the early 2000s is both the time that I actually was a child and also a story from the perspective of a child that feels very modern. It does hit home for me. And so I'm wanting to give you that, while at the same time cautioning that, I haven't heard the whole story yet or anything like that. Because, it might get better. Callum, does it get better?
Well, I'm glad that we around the table all have enough experience with modern mental health.
To know how to deal with that sort of,
Yeah, poor little Amy has got Echo Bodine.
Oh dear.
But Amy has not finished. As I approach my room, I get this cold, prickly feeling running down my back and fingers. Once I'm inside, my heart begins to beat very hard and very fast. I always grab my neck too, because I can feel something touching it.
She's experiencing anxiety. The prickling of something touching her as the hair standing up on her.
Enough rationalization,
She's experiencing a fucking panic attack.
Because there's a ghost.
Because of the ghost. Sorry, she's reacting to the very real present ghost by having a fucking panic attack.
Yeah.
Sorry, Callum.
Like I said,
I want to help this tantrum.
I need the end of the story so I can feel
give
and answer.
us conclusion.
These days, I fall asleep very cold and frightened. I hide my head under the covers to try and hide myself from the spirit.
I am doing okay, guys. I'm just letting myself sit in the moment. I'm not genuinely having a freak out. I'm just,
Let us know if you are.
No, I will.
I just want to say I read worse stories at work about horrific things. So
That's true. You do work in the news
industry.
industry.
So I'm so removed and compartmentalized from a story from 2004 of a girl that I've never met.
Yeah.
In a way that I can see you are not.
It's something that I don't want to. I am lucky that I don't have to deal with that day to day.
Yes.
And so I like that I don't have to put...
absolutely. There's a
But I
beauty
completely
in
get...
both.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth saying, like, this is 2002. She was 13 years old. I was 12 years old at the time. This is a peer.
Wait, is it 2002 or 2004?
2002.
Sorry.
I didn't want to correct you.
I think I
that
said
way.
4 before, yeah.
Night after night, I have nightmares. I usually enjoy talking to spirits, but not this one. I think my grandma doesn't like the spirit either, and that's why she won't come down to talk to me anymore. Another weird thing. My bird always bites me when I try to get into her cage, which is in my room. That never used to happen. And I have to change my light bulb at least twice a week. Is there anything you can tell me that may help me to get rid of this scary spirit? Thank you so much for your time, Amy.
Well...
So
number two.
Let's put all the trauma aside. Any advice on the bird or the light bulb?
Trauma aside, pet number 2, Jess, you're right on the money. You got another pet. Well, hey.
I didn't feel like there were some animals anyway.
This is a menagerie over here.
What poor girl.
Right.
What a feeling and experience. What I will say is I have dreamt of a past of my nonna before, and it felt like she came to me real estate. Like in that dream I held her and I hugged her and I said I missed her so much, and I remember waking up like almost like a little bit crying and just so moved that I'd had that experience. I was like, wow. And it was genuinely, I think it was on the anniversary of her birthday or her death. It was right around that time.
The time that you would be thinking about her that time of year anyway.
Yeah. And she's been past quite a while that I must have missed the day, but she came to me on that anniversary regardless and was like, hey. So I'm not about to discredit poor young Amy's experience with her grandmother visiting her and other experiences, because either that's happening to her in a dream, like when she goes to sleep and it's happening in a lucid state, like wakeful but also sleeping state.
Yep.
But as for the dark, scary things, I think that's probably perhaps a genuine result of like she actually has this gift and she is actually connecting to her grandmother. What comes with that sometimes, especially if you are unprotected and you're not cleansing, you don't have spiritual protective things in place. You know, you don't have a calcite at your door. You don't all the little things. You're not smudging or whatever sound.
I'm pretty sure we get some of Echo's recommendations for protection.
And
so
they are things
before
like
we get to that, I'd like to hear what you would recommend for protection in this scenario.
Well, the thing with like witchy tools to cleanse and protect, it's all about your intention. So it kind of doesn't matter what you use. I mean, I don't know at this level whether you're having to deal with some sort of exorcism or, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you're actually needing to banish a spirit that shouldn't belong there, in which case consult with a high priestess of a coven, right?
Or a regular priestess is fine if it's all you have available.
Yes.
Garden variety will do fine.
Gardenarian variety would actually even be more appropriate.
Yeah.
But it's all about your intentions. So, like most people might walk around with an incense stick. You might put crystals around the place. You might put salt around the border of your property or home or whatever. I like to cleanse with sound. It's either a bell, like you just walk around and shake a bell everywhere, or... Here's one for you. Crank the tunes and dance in the house. Anything that you lean into with a good intention and with the intention to clean out, and you're like, if you're dancing and you're having a good time and you're imagining the whole space like empty of bad spirit, you're going to get to do that. And there would be a sense of like meditation as well. Right before I came, I did some meditation and I pictured breathe in love and relaxation and peace, and you breathe out all the stress. And that sort of intention is what will help day to day. But if we're dealing with something big and heavy and bad...
Call a priest, call a vicar.
Yeah, call someone with the skills.
Call a ghostbuster. I feel like, even though I don't come from the same spiritual background as you, Jess, I feel like a lot of my prescriptions would be the same. Putting on music and dancing, finding other ways to... Because I was talking a little bit earlier about your locus of control, right? Like whether you think that your source of joy comes from within or from outside, whether you think that darkness is present in the world or in you or in whatever. That's often something you have to kind of work through. But a good shortcut to that is finding things external to yourself that bring joy. And so like listening to music is a really good part of that. Meditation and calming down your breath is a really good way of getting rid of what I would describe as physical symptoms, or at the very least, getting the impact of having just seen a ghost out of your system if it's a negative. So I feel like a lot of these things we have different language for quite common practices, actually. You know, the meditation and like yoga, as those sorts of things are really valuable. Smells, you know, you mentioned burning incense and changing smells. Making a cup of tea is also a way of changing your sensory profile. Like, I feel that's all common stuff, maybe.
This stuff has been with us for millennia.
Yeah, and there's a reason
in one form or another, because it works.
This is why people sit around bonfires and they tell each other stories and they play guitars and, you know, it's all the stuff you do while camping to keep the ghosts away and tell ghost stories. So I feel like that sort of stuff is actually pretty common to my experience of what I think she's having, which is a series of anxiety attacks, at the very least with the dark presences. And also, it's harder for me to come up with like a description of what I reckon's going on with the grandmother. It's following her, right? While she's talking to people, while she's at school.
It does say when she's not in the house.
So it's not, you mentioned lucid dreaming, but it's not just that. Unless she's falling asleep in a lot of places. Maybe in mid-conversation.
She may have some narcolepsy. She may not be sleeping right. She might be...
You're quite right.
Who knows?
I was just thinking like she's nodding off in class or something. Particularly boring maths class. And it's like, Grandma, get me out. Oh my God, Grandma, save me.
It does say... visits at school, so maybe just nodding off in class, or when I'm with a friend. Now, that might be a real dig at that particular friend.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's not with my friends, it's with it's with Jeremy, the boring friend. Yeah, we get it. Okay.
Now, before we jump into Echo's response, I just want to throw this thing out there.
Right.
With the last two little bits that she put in there, the light bulb blowing and the bird attacking her. Now, we all remember the early 2000s light bulbs, right? Like the halogen globes with the little really thin, tiny bit of wiring in there that breaks so friggin' easy.
Yeah.
And it breaks very, very easily if it's got too much voltage running through it. Right? Now, that could explain the light bulb. Now, birds also very electromagnetically sensitive.
Really?
Yeah, it's how they navigate, right? When they're flying around without a landmark, I think we're pretty sure that they have a magnetically sensitive organ in their brain or head somewhere that tells them at least what way's north.
That's very cool. I didn't know that. Explains why they're on pirate ships. Who needs a compass when you've got a parrot that can just nod in the right direction?
That's the way.
You're getting all the Foley you want in this episode.
I love it. Yeah, this is all going in the archive. Yar.
Yar.
And if there is some massive electrical problem in her house, if there's a massive voltage difference between like upstairs and downstairs or something, that may also explain the hair standing on end and the prickling she's feeling when she's walking past her room.
Her house is a giant Van de Graaff generator.
It's possible that her house has been terribly wired and is in fact a death trap.
I mean, I enjoy the theory. I mean, it's quite possible if there's some sort of wiring problem, even just for the light in her room, a common explanation for the parrot and the lamp would be,
Fascinating. No, I didn't really think that the bird and the light could be so connected.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah, I wonder if there's something bad going on about that house, or people who experience ghosts or spirit visiting them often will get my light is flickering or the lights go out. So it's, on one hand, yes, there could be some genuine scientific issues going on that explains something to do with electricity, or it is just like a surge of energy.
And
which is
might not be electrical energy, could be something else.
It's
Sure.
bad woo-woo. And because everything is energy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
Have we considered that they hired an electrician, but the electrician was a ghost, and so didn't actually fix the wire? So then that's also a reason it could be both.
He's cracked it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I thought so.
Case closed. We don't even need to hear Echo's response. We've got it.
Oh, yeah. So at the moment we're writing, Dear Amy, go to therapy, light some incense, and also hire an electrician that's not a ghost.
Yep, that's the one.
I mean, we've cracked it. Why would we need to hear what Echo has to say?
and
Because
maybe
it's
dance
so
around.
good, guys.
Oh, is it?
All right.
See, this is going to be a little bit of catharsis for me, because we've thought about this from 3 very different perspectives, and we've all come up with different solutions, ideas that are different levels of pragmatic and come from different worldviews, but we've really been quite thoughtful. And it would be really cathartic to hear someone that's going to do worse than we did. Guaranteed going to do worse than we did at giving advice.
And wrote a book about it.
And wrote an entire book. I'm really excited, because this is the fun bit, having now experienced sad.
The sad is
childhood.
over. The unhinged is still to come.
Fantastic. I'm excited.
After a short break for another drink.
Yes.
Fantastic. Yep.
Fucking book. Swear to God, Echo. I'm gonna.
It looks like a book from the thousands.
There you go.
Oh,
It
yeah,
does.
the fonts on the front of this book.
Yeah.
I don't think we've properly acknowledged the...
Does anyone remember Curls ITC or something?
Curls
or
MT,
Curls
yeah.
MT, that's the one.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
that's what it
similar
is.
vibe. Yeah.
I thought it was Jokerman,
No,
but no, I think you're right.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
hey.
maybe it is. It's just...
It's in that sort of...
I think it's a
I
custom
need
font.
to see the picture of her on the back. Show me this
Oh,
lady.
absolutely. You can see a picture of Echo Bodine.
Also, Bodine.
Bodine.
She's a spiritual healer, guys. Take her seriously.
Go and ghost that bust. No, hang on.
She's internationally acclaimed, a ghostbuster psychic, who actually calls himself a ghostbuster.
She does.
Psychic, clairvoyant, and spiritual healer. She lives in Minnesota. Minnesota.
Echo Bodine.
Echo
No,
Bodine.
oh, what was that?
Echo. I know, it's really hard at this point. A.
Please,
Minnesota,
oh, please don't exorcise my nan.
Wow.
Take a victory lap around the table for that one.
Even though that was really quite a big, long pause, I'll give it to
Not
you.
after editing, it won't be.
Well, I had it. I just was waiting for you guys. For you two chuckle fucks to go on about Minnesota or whatever.
Minnesota.
I had it locked and loaded.
All right, guys. Do we want to hear the advice that Echo has for poor little Amy here?
I'm ready for catharsis. Let's go.
All right.
No.
No. All right.
I'm leaving.
Get out.
Get out.
I just thought I'd be a contrarian.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yes.
No, it isn't.
All right. We've had the sad portion of the show.
Now we're in the fun bit. This is gags. Gags the whole way.
The
now.
book, it just closed itself. It's a
Oh
ghost.
my goodness, it's haunted.
Yeah, who used to live here? Because...
Oh, they're surely dead by now. Someone died in this house. Come on, that's how good it's so cheap.
I mean, statistically, if you buy a house, someone probably got either died or got divorced.
Let me guess, was it in the kitchen with a hand egg beater?
Jesus. I thought you were doing a Cluedo bit. Now I don't know what's happening.
But I was trying.
Jess has a chainsaw engine on her egg beater.
This isn't Evil Dead. God damn.
We just For those
I've got a
listening at home that
KitchenAid in
didn't
there.
witness that expert mime.
I was really just trying to think of something that was like 2000s.
Egg beater, the quintessential to early 2000s.
Okay, maybe go a bit further. I don't know, 60s? When was
Welcome to the Home Shopping Network. Today, aren't you sick of beating those eggs manually?
We've invented a hot new item.
Cut to some black and white footage of someone like flicking eggs all around the kitchen with a fork.
There has to be a better way.
Someone covered dripping with eggs.
I can just imagine the egg whites like, it's ectoplasm!
Oh my goodness. Commission us to write another Ghostbusters movie. I swear. Okay.
Let me introduce you to the Exorcist 2000.
Hey!
All right.
Hey!
Getting on with this.
Gags on gags on gags.
Dear Amy, I can assure you that the negative energy on your room is not your grandma or grandpa. Sometimes when we ask...
So far, so good.
Yeah?
We're one sentence in, and I'm loving it, Echo.
I will
sure
say-
hope you're not going to go worse from here.
Sometimes Echo does give legitimately good life advice, like ghost or no ghost. Like I can't say that she always misses the mark. However, it does sometimes feel like a stopped clock is right twice a day situation. Sometimes when we ask our deceased loved ones to come and be with us, they're busy and not able to come right away. But that doesn't mean they don't love us anymore. It simply means they're busy doing something else.
Well, she was seeing her
Okay.
grandmother for how long? Like, it wasn't not that far after she just passed. So
Yeah.
that's not unusual. For people who have had someone pass away, say that they felt the presence of their loved one for quite a little while until perhaps things are okay. You know, they might have been with you through a stage of grief.
So it was about 6 years, I think, from the age of 6 to, let's say, the age of 12.
Oh, okay. That's still a long time worth of visits.
It's long, isn't it? But also,
Yeah.
it's a 6 to 12-year-old.
But it takes a little while to settle in heaven.
Yeah.
So, Grandma had other stuff, but now she's found a good pickleball team and she's...
God, fucking pickleball, God damn it. She's found a pineapple decal to put on her.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Here's an example of a time my grandma did come when I asked her to, but also explained that it wouldn't happen every time.
I mean, that was good of your grandma, I guess. But
Yeah.
are we getting a bonus second haunting
Yes,
in the reply?
so we are having now Echo Bodine describing when her own dead grandmother came to talk to
I
her.
wasn't predicting a second haunting.
Yeah, surprise. Why not? What's the name of the show, Justin?
Second haunting. My favourite show, second awkward pause haunting.
Several years ago, I was seeing a psychiatrist for depression.
Nice.
Okay, good. She's heard of a psychiatrist. She went to see one. She knows what depression is. Good. Tick, tick, tick. Fantastic.
Nice.
He did not believe in psychic abilities or any of the other things I believed in. One day, he told me that I needed to forget all this business and get on with my life.
That's really bad.
It's a crap psych.
That's
but also,
terrible.
from what I know of psychs in the 90s, which is largely from sitcoms and movies,
Yeah, this feels about right, doesn't it?
all psychs are like, give up everything you believe and all of your networks because you need to be a hard rationalist.
Yeah. I know you're going to love this.
Oh, good.
He said, quote,
Good.
"If there really are spirits, have someone come here and prove it to me." End quote.
Famous last words.
He was
You're
never
dead.
heard from again.
How many sessions in do you think this interaction happened?
Like
was
one or
this
two.
One or two?
Yeah.
Or have they been together for 2 years and he's
I'm
like, no.
imagining she is going every month and he's going, pay attention to this stuff. And she's going, I have another anecdote about a ghost. And he's
Yeah.
like, okay, but like we're talking through, or alternatively, like he's just useless. But the
Two things can be true.
I think it's 1 or 2 sessions in, because she's probably only just got depression and it's probably the first time she's kind of seeing a psychologist or psychiatrist. Okay. And so, you know, people who are so authentically themselves forget that other people don't live in the worlds that they live in. So she's probably just like, oh, yeah, I talk to ghosts every day. And he's just like, okay, what a crackpot.
Yeah, but getting a psychiatry degree is supposed to stop you from going, fucking what a crackpot, when you see a crackpot. That's actually one of the first things they teach you in psychiatry school, is don't go, geez, this guy's a bit off the chain, aren't they?
I know someone who has like an entire psychiatry degree, but the one class they haven't passed is that one.
The one where you're
like bedside manner and ethics. Like,
yeah. Like,
maybe don't say to people.
Good.
Yeah.
I hope they're not listening. They might be.
No, but we're honouring their spirit, if that's what you mean. Yeah.
Oh, just shout out to this person. I'm not giving any more information than that because I don't want to identify them.
Yeah. I mean, it's also entirely possible that Echo had a bad experience with a psychiatrist, but I think everyone that's had a good experience of therapy have also had a bad experience of therapy.
True.
Therapy works when you find the right person, and I wish that I'd been told earlier in my life, therapy is not like you just find the first person that'll listen to you and it'll just work and it'll just click and you'll have matching personalities. Like, you will potentially see people that aren't a good match for you. I'll just give a really short example of this because I don't want to derail. But like a few years ago, I was working in banking and I was at a stage where I was like, I just think that I hate this job and it's really hard for me to work this job that is really important to me. Like, I've finally got a stable job, but I hate it.
Yeah.
And the psycho I was speaking to was like, we try not to use words like hate. We want to reframe hate as some other piece of language there. Now, that may have been very useful for another person, but I was like, in that context, I was like, no, I'm just trying to express the thing that I'm having a problem with. It's not like an emotional regulation thing. And I ended up speaking about it with another person who was like, maybe part of the problem is the actual environment and not just the way that you're thinking about the environment, but the actual environment's bad, right?
So they focused on it in a far better way than the first person who was like, let's not say hate. Yeah. We don't say hate.
First person was very focused on how I was dealing with the circumstances I was in. Second person was like, well, if the circumstances aren't working, maybe think about changing the circumstances. And for me at that point in my life, changing the circumstances was a lot better than changing who I was at that point in time. I also needed to do some other work on myself. Hopefully I've done some of it. Anyway,
and
all
that
now
to
you're
say,
the
Justin we have with us
and now
today.
I'm perfect and I've solved mental health. But
so what are you suggesting for our dear friend Amy?
Oh,
like I said, like some candles.
But this is about... Sorry.
No, this is... Yeah, I know. It's not always straightforward. This is now Echo with her psychiatrist.
Yes, Echo with her psychiatrist, and her psychiatrist is saying, stop believing in ghosts.
Yeah. No,
and prove that they exist.
Specifically.
Oh, yeah.
Come and get a ghost in here now. Prove to me it exists.
All right, hit us.
So what do you think Echo does?
I'll believe a ghost when it slaps me in the face, he says. And Echo brings in a ghost to slap him in the face. Yeah?
Silently, I called out to my grandma.
Yes.
Who had been deceased for some time. About 15 seconds later, she came into the room and asked me what was up.
What's up?
What's up?
Echo, darling, what's up?
What's up?
Said my gran.
I'm just thinking of the 3 brothers in Casper, like his cousins.
Yeah.
Those 3.
Okay.
And they're just, I think they kind of have a New York Italian style accent. They're like, Casper, what are you doing? And they just kind of talk in that way. You can just imagine, like, what's up?
What's up? They probably, I mean, that ad would have been on the TV at about the same time that Casper was made.
Maybe.
Casper 2, probably.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, both Casper and its prequel, Casper: A Spirited Beginning, came out before the Budweiser Was Up commercial. Shame. I told her that this doctor didn't believe in spirits and asked her if there was anything she could do to convince him. She walked right over to him and put her hands on his neck.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh, I felt that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I got full body shivers.
Again, Echo is writing this in a letter to a 13-year-old girl.
Forgot about that piece.
Reply equals unhinged.
Yes.
The grandma told Echo she didn't like this guy and that he wouldn't be much help to me regarding the depression. The doctor started squirming in his chair and asked me if something was standing behind him. I told him my grandmother was standing behind him with her hands on his neck, and he got up from his chair and moved to the front side of his desk. Assuming this is all true.
Yes.
Imagine being the doctor who has someone who's just potentially proved the existence of the afterlife, or at least psychic powers, being told that the thing currently strangling him is her grandma.
Yes. No, this feels stronger than a grandma. Does your grandma work out? I'm being force choked, like. That's wild. And what's his response to this situation?
He asked me to tell her to go away. Before she left, my grandma explained to me that she had a life going on the other side, and that there would be times when she wouldn't be able to come when I asked her to.
Pickleball won't play itself.
She said it didn't mean she didn't love me. It just meant that she was very busy doing something.
Oh, okay. So very unhinged response, but it was for a point.
Yeah. So if you call me and you're not in a situation where there's only one witness and doctor-patient confidentiality can't possibly disprove this didn't happen, I might not be able to come.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I suppose she does need to put in the book a reason why she can't, on her book tour that she's currently on, just summon her grandmother into the room every time she needs to do a hotshot interview or something.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What an unhinged reply. So this person's saying my grandma's not answering me, and she's like, oh, my grandma answers me.
Oh, my grandma used to, but then she got busy doing pickleball on the other
But don't
side.
worry, she explained everything.
Yep.
Yeah, that doesn't feel
well, I mean,
helpful.
she hasn't explained the scary presence in the room, has she?
Well, tell us more.
Still don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
Is there more?
I do think Grandma was right, though, that probably wasn't the therapist for her. So in that sense... it was a helpful story.
I'll pay that.
Yeah. I don't think you two were going to be a good fit.
No. About the scary presence in your room. You have to put your foot down and demand that it leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
You should never be frightened to go into your own room.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask an angel to come in and protect you, and ask it to clear your room of any negative presences or energy. Angels are very efficient with this, so it should work just fine.
Aw, I love that so much.
That's sick. I love that.
I can speak to that. I did my very first session of mediumship and where I'm learning how to connect and speak and all that sort of stuff and blah, blah, blah. And it was such a big day that they said, don't be surprised if someone follows you home or comes with you.
Oh no!
You just get a sense of it.
Just me in the bushes.
Not literally. Spiritually.
If you feel someone watching you, don't worry, it's nothing.
If you see me following you home, no you don't. Jesus Christ.
So I got
I'm sorry, Jess.
No,
Continue.
you're right. I got this set. I'm late. I've done all my things. Actually, it was such a big day. I even went out for a couple of drinks with some friends because it was a birthday. And then by the time I got home, I never really got the time to wind down properly after that. But I finally get into bed, really late at night, midnight at this point. And I'm having a cup of tea and I'm just sort of laying there getting ready for bed. And I remember closing my eyes and having this sense of a woman with long hair running at me. She was there and she was coming at me, and I was like, no, No, you don't come in my room when I'm sleeping. You don't come here, not in this room, not in this bedroom, no way, no how, please leave. And that's just what they tell you in mediumship class, in spirit class. They tell you...
Why are you saying that sarcastically? That's my line.
Because it's probably hard for people to believe that these things exist, but they do.
Oh, I believe the classes exist.
You just tell them... It's an intention-based thing.
I'm a mediumship class skeptic. I don't believe in mediumship classes.
They don't happen.
No,
You're all just meeting up and doing drugs in there.
Wow. I mean,
I don't know.
That's a specific kind of, yeah. I think that's so interesting. That's an experience. I wonder, is that someone that you had seen in the class? Like, was it something or like... No, I don't mean like another person sitting in the class. I mean like when you were trying to connect, was that something?
I don't think so, because I'm not that good yet, so you don't always get a sense of who it is they like, what they look like and whatever. But it just, and it could have been someone that I know that had passed away many years ago. Yeah. When I was a kid, because that was the first person that came to my mind that that felt like what that image of that person looked like. It just happens. I can't. It's those moments when you you randomly think of your brother or your sister or a family member or someone, and you're like, I should call them. Because guess what? They're thinking about you too. You definitely should call them. Do that.
Oh, maybe we should have done the Book of Dreams and Ghosts there.
We can do that later.
Yeah. I can't get this image out of my head, so now you're all going to have it too, of you being in the class and calling out to anyone who wants to come speak to you. I don't know what happens in there, but I'll say that happened.
Sure.
And someone got the message, and they're like, oh, I'm going to go speak to Jess. Class ends. You get on a bus, you go into town, and they get to the class and go, what? Just catches up with you in town as you get on a bus to go home. So by the time she finally caught up with you, and you're like, no!
She's like bedraggled, but only because she's been running for hours.
That's an actual incredible vision. I really enjoy that very much.
Like a Looney Tunes.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
That's awesome.
It would make for a great premise of a movie or a TV show for sure. But remember, spirit can materialize however and whichever way they want. So I guess that kind of removes
So it wanted to materialize as someone charging at you.
Maybe you did. I've had experiences where I had a bad spirit, bad feeling. I'm like, ugh. So you just get up, shake it off, walk around, come back, sit down, and they're gone.
Oh, my computer tells me to do that every 20 minutes anyway.
My brain tells me to do that every couple
Sitting
of
there,
days.
concentrating on work, suddenly, like, fuck me.
Or it's that or the Apple Watch. You need to walk, stand up now.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Scares the shit out of me every time. Anyway, we have a tiny bit left from Echo, yeah? So in regards to clearing the energy, a good indicator will be your bird. Our pets are very sensitive to any kind of spirit activity. It sounds like your bird isn't feeling very safe right now either, which is another reason why you should put your foot down and demand that the ghost leave now. Sincerely, Echo.
Aww.
The end.
I think that's a great piece of advice. Because that is true. They always say that about cats that sit there and stare up into a corner of a room. You're like, people always say, oh, they're just looking at the spirits. You're like, okay, well, I can't see them. I want to join in. Like, hey, what are you looking at? But
I think there's a rat in that wall.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I do agree that whether or not you're experiencing an actual... I mean, I'm imagining a physical dark ball of energy just because that's how I'm, like, conceptualizing it.
Okay, yeah.
But, like, whether it is, like, an actual energy ball or if it is something internal, I think that vocalizing and externalizing is a really good way of doing that. That's part of the reason that saying why, as a non-religious person, it still can be useful to say a prayer in a moment or say an exhortation of, like, I would like things to change and actually say that physically. Because the act of saying it is very committal.
Yeah.
And it's good for our brains to hear our own voice say the words that we want. And this is why people say affirmations and stuff like that. Right?
Yeah.
So, like, to be like, "Be gone, foul beast."
Yeah.
Terrible spirits, get out of here.
Grandmother turns around. Okay,
And I also like the suggestion of, if you can't do it on your own, invoke an angel or something like that. Like the version of this that I would say, if I wasn't in a spiritual place, would be speak to another person. Because I think that's what's missing from this a little bit, is that if you trust that the angel is a real being, or you trust that the ghost is a real being, then you can have a discourse. And part of the value of having a conversation is you can be surprised by things that don't come from you. But if you are a skeptic about these things, and you think that the angel is not actually external to you, then there's only so much you can surprise yourself with. And you can surprise yourself by, like, giving agency to other parts of your brain. This is why, like, free thinking writing and stuff can also be good ways of exploring ideas. You create a character and you give them a voice, and then, the inside out method. You give voices to all the different bits of your brain. But the challenge of not speaking to another person in this circumstance is that ultimately she's 13, and if it is stuff that she's projecting onto, like, if it isn't a spirit, I think it's more harmful to say this stuff to a child, because an adult can fully imagine and rationalize, and also has more different parts of their brain they can access, has more coping mechanisms. Saying, like, invoke the angel.
Context, like, for being in this girl's life, you would have some context about what's going on and what might be helpful and not so helpful to say right now.
I love everything that's in that letter, apart from I told my grandma to strangle my therapist. That's a weird, that's a weird detour. But I liked most of the other stuff. The stuff I'm mad at is the stuff that isn't in there. At no point does she say, speak to an adult. At no point does she say, tell one of your friends. Speak to a teacher. Find someone trusted in your life that you can reach out to. That feels actively bad advice.
I can only hope...
The rest of it is great. I actually really like it.
I can only hope that there's more personal advice from Echo to Amy that may have happened in a private letter that didn't get published.
Something like that.
That's what I'm sincerely hoping happened here.
That's a really good point.
I have no evidence either way.
Too.
No, that's right. Yeah.
But I feel like, as people making our own piece of media, I would be remiss to not mention, you should also say these things. If there's a young person in your life that goes through a thing like this, also say the things that are like, anyway.
I liked the angel bit. I think that's very true.
I like it too.
And it's a really, like, harmless way to give someone, like, tell a child to imagine an angel, tell an adult to imagine an angel. Two very different things, but either way, it's going to be so much more powerful coming from a child, because hopefully their innocence isn't quite yet disturbed too much by that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you lose a sense of it as you grow up, and perhaps at 13 years old it's starting to happen anyway, which is why perhaps even grandma's not coming to visit anymore. Like, you kind of grow, and that's true for young people who see spirit. They say that all the time, is, they had a period of time in their childhood where they could see it, because it's just innocence, and then
that maybe starts fading away somewhere around, I don't know, puberty.
Yeah.
At a guess.
That's a natural thing to happen, even if you do believe these things are real, for you to have more things going on in your life as you get older. That's an okay thing.
Yeah.
I think the other thing, even believing that these are ghosts that are contacting her and they're real, she needs to develop coping mechanisms outside of ask a ghost for help.
Yeah. Tell the ghost to go away is a good step one, but there's a lot more steps that will need to be taken.
If I think of it as, like, it's a language for a mental model that's being applied, like, I can tell bad things to go away. I can tell negative thoughts to go away. I think it's beautiful. As soon as it becomes, this is how I'm going to solve every problem going forward, it's like, oh no, you were setting this child up for so much, but I don't know.
I will mention as well.
Ernest, Dad, thank you very much.
I'm sorry, I'm being a dad.
You
I'm
are.
being such a dad in this room. But I just feel for this kid so much. There's so much going on in this kid's life. Like, she's lost her grandma 6 years ago. She's just lost her grandpa 2 months ago.
Which she saw. That's right.
She saw it. Oh, my God.
She saw him die. And then her grandma stopped visiting, presumably because grandpa went to heaven with grandma, and then she's not like, why is she going to leave? He's there.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's the thing grandma's busy doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Grandpa.
He's rocked up. Grandpa, the pickleball team's filled out now. And that was what you were saying, right?
Yep.
And and then there's definitely stuff happening with the parrot and with the electricity, even if you're not like, it's spirits doing it. She's having a lot going on. Oh, she's 13. It's not like 13-year-olds have a
13-year-olds have a lot going on anyway,
in
right?
2002. Yeah, in
2002.
In 2002 in America. Also, she's just experienced 9/11.
Yep.
So, I'm sorry to bring that up again, but she has.
That country has the energy that leads it to war, but hasn't quite got there yet.
Yeah.
Also, just as a little caveat as well, when Echo says call an angel in, that's not like a nebulous thing. She actually has... I'm not going to read the whole thing out.
Is there an index with what it means to call an angel?
Yeah, pretty much. Apparently there's a group of ghosts who have leveled up to be angels that call themselves the Squadron that will come in and help exorcise bad feelings from houses if you call them. I'm not going to read the whole solutions chapter on the Squadron, but that's the bones of it.
Sorry to put a burden on editing, Callum, but can we have some theme music for the Squadron?
I can give it a go.
Bit of Power Rangers-esque.
Yeah. I feel like...
God, sure, let's make
go
it copyrighted music.
The Squadron assembled. No, that's some knockoff Power Rangers. If it needs to be... You know what you could get without much copyright stuff? You need, like, World War battalion music, like marching band for the Squadron. You could go that way as well.
That'll be playing through this whole section.
Excellent. Call on the Squadron.
Thanks, Echo. What a rad chick she was. Get no grandma to choke her psychiatrist in the response to a 13-year-old girl worrying, why won't my grandma come visit me anymore? What's wrong with my parrot and my light box?
Oh my God.
I saw my grandpa die in front of me.
I'm not sure last time I saw something that was intentionally written as so funny and so sad at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to make Echo my MVP. Most valuable psychic for the episode.
I mean, right at the end we have the Squadron. I feel like came roaring in for me. Oh my goodness. Echo though. My goodness. The boldness of being able to give advice. I could never be an advice columnist because I'm too hedging.
You need to make some
unless
waves.
You do this other thing. Sorry, what I mean to say is...
Who's your MVP?
Get your grandma to assault a medical professional.
I actually think the MVP is Echo's grandma.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's true. She's no nonsense.
Because she was just like, I'm not always going to come to visit you, right? Yeah. Like, you get that.
I will do it. I will strangle this doctor, but it's the last time.
And thus gave us the moral of the story for dear young Amy, who needed to know that her grandma wasn't always going to come to visit. So, that's my call for MVP.
There's a lot of players in this story. Mm-hmm. My goodness.
Shout out to the parrot. The bird?
The parrot?
Yeah.
Parrot, huge parrot.
Just the shithead parrot who bites anyone that goes near it? Sure.
Yeah, I mean, relatable. Hashtag same. Hashtag goals. Yeah. I mean, I learnt today that parrots navigate by electromagnetism. That's pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure that's right. I'll edit in if I'm right or wrong about that. It is true that birds have a sense called magnetoreception. Whether that would be affected by terrible wiring in this person's house is a different question.
It's definitely 100%
a fact. MVF, most valuable fact?
Yeah.
No, it can still be MV fact.
Fact.
Most valuable parrot is the parrot.
Oh, okay, well done.
No, I also, I don't know.
Right,
I feel like...
in which case mine is most valuable psychiatrist. It's the doctor who said, well, if ghosts are real, let me see one now.
Yeah.
If we're going most valuable psychic, then I'm going to make it me, because I guess that.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, I think that's fair.
Actually, yep.
Honorary mention. Because you're not in the story, you're not a character,
Highly
you're a real
connected.
person.
Yes.
We swear, right? We can both see her, we can confirm Jess is real.
I can't see Jess.
What?
You can see Jess?
Who?
I see dead people.
Just not gonna give her eye contact for the rest of the episode.
No, be gone, spirit.
All right. Does anyone have a word award they want to give
What
out
was that
for this
word
one?
you said at the start of the...
Oh, well, I said poltergeistery right at the start.
Yeah,
That's the
that
one.
was great.
Yeah, that's a second for me.
Yeah,
I mean,
poltergeist.
can I double dip and go the squadron again?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
The squadron. It's not an old-timey story, so often when it's an 1800s story or something, you've got a word that's just like really wacky and 1800s-y. But there's not much in this one because it's...
No, unfortunately, this isn't even a story where Echo used the phrase ghostbuster.
Oh.
So we can't.
really
It
call
can't
them
be
that
that.
Yeah.
But I'm going with poltergeistery.
Poltergeistery.
Do you,
Wonderful.
Do you want to do something fun?
Yeah.
I did bring my tarot cards. I thought maybe I might play a psychic game and see if I can guess the card for you. As like a bonus.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and you just be really short. You can either... One of you might need to narrate what's happening because there's going to be a lot of not sound.
I'm very happy to. So is this a reading? Oh, sorry.
No, it'll be me guessing a card.
Okay.
Like I'm just trying to prove it.
All right. So think of the opening to Ghostbusters,
Yes.
where Bill Murray's holding up the card.
I'm familiar.
Yeah. I think you were here last time we were
I
discussing
talked
that
about
exact
this-
scene.
I brought it up, in fact, because I got the scene completely wrong. But I was talking about the link between ESP and ghosts.
Yeah, that's right.
So I brought it up for that reason.
This is my little book where I play the psychic game.
I love it.
I like just write keywords and be like red, masculine, outdoors, the heart. Like sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't.
I love
Red
it.
masculine outdoors. That's the start of a.
Oh, hello. Steamy.
Here's one. Stars, fun, uncle, 3, house, outdoors together. That sounds a bit
That's,
weird.
there we go.
Yeah.
That sounds like my family gatherings. 3-star uncles.
The fun uncle. I like
that's
the fun
nice.
uncle come up.
So you're going to hold up a card.
Yeah, I thought this is a game that psychics like to play. There's a girl that I follow on TikTok, and she's like, "I'm going to pull a card and let me guess what it is," and she stick it on her forehead, that sort of thing, and and try and guess a card. Sometimes you'll get it. It's one of those things that it's just good to do for fun. It's something that you sharpen your psychic skill. You have to calm and clear your mind so that you can receive images or impressions or senses of the thing.
Is this like a warm up exercise for?
Yeah,
psychics?
you might actually do it like a warm up exercise. The last couple of times I've read for like some family, my brother and a cousin of mine, I was like, righto, let's play a game. And I made them do the game, the psychic game, because it really forces you to go, right, well, what would be involved? Where am I searching for? And you work out pretty quickly between the thinking brain that's trying to rationalize what you're thinking of versus clear my mind. My only job is to breathe and to focus on my breath and to calm down and then wait for inspiration to strike. So I'm just going to shuffle.
Sure.
So Jess is shuffling
can we get that shuffle right up on the microphone there?
Jess is currently shuffling her Rider-Waite tarot deck.
And I'll do the...
Gorgeous.
see if I can do like a fun... You know, like in solitaire when you win?
Yeah. What, and the cards start exploding all over the table?
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh, it's going in the archive. Oh, I didn't realise you were doing another one.
Pretty good riffle shuffle.
I didn't know I could do that. I've been trying to practice it and like see if I could do it.
I love it.
It's a miracle.
We got it in audio.
Okay.
So, how should we do this? Should we have perhaps one of us get the card first?
I'm going to put the card on my forehead and you'll
Okay.
both be able to see the card.
Oh, okay.
You'll know what the card is.
Well-
I won't.
I mean, Callum may not know the suits if you haven't done much tarot.
Oh,
It
yeah.
won't matter. It
Okay.
won't matter because I'll just tell you.
Well, you'll tell me what the card is, so it won't matter.
I'll tell you what it is that the impressions that I'm getting. Okay.
Amazing. Yeah.
Now, hang on. There's no reflective surfaces over there. No, I think we're fine.
Yeah.
You get that water jug away from
I'm
you.
just checking. I'm just
Yeah,
checking.
yeah, yeah. I'm just going to be whispering all the card names to Jess.
It's not like the shuffling and the cutting isn't really necessary.
Oh,
but
no.
But for the sake of just like
That's amazing.
infusing
Yeah,
your energy into it for the
Happily.
experience, just give it a couple of shuffles or cut
Love
it,
it.
however.
Such chunky cards.
I've just given it a
I
very
didn't-
bad shuffle.
I didn't realise tarot cards were like twice the size of
They're quite
like
chunky. Well,
Queen
you want
Slipper
to
playing
get
cards.
part of the value of specifically this deck, as far as I'm aware, not to speak out of school, is that the illustrations are part of what you would base a reading on or base interpretations on. So you might see things in the images and they might spark things as well.
Absolutely.
As just
We call that intuitive reading.
So it's like, it's the Three of Cups, but also there's like a little dog in the corner of the picture, which has got nothing to do with Three of Cups, but maybe your dog has just been to the vet or something.
Well, it might also help you interpret what the Three of Cups means. Like, if you're someone that doesn't know these cards, but you're like, I don't know what the fucking Three of Cups does, but there's a dog, and I do know the dog thing, right? Like, so you're keying off the card in that way.
Okay. Is it upside down? Do you want me to turn it the right way?
Well, you should be the one telling us. Yes, it's inverted.
I thought so.
I suppose there's things I could say that would give things away, and I don't want to.
No, please don't say anything. You probably don't even need to narrate this. Let me just, settle into it for a sec.
Jess's third eye is opening behind the card. It has X-ray vision and can read the words. And this isn't helping, is it?
I don't think so.
This is actually probably very annoying.
It's opening this
Oh, that look.
Jess has opened her regular ass eyes and is giving us a death glare.
Hey, the third eye was glaring at you the whole time.
Okay.
That's good.
All right, okay. I'm sensing a horse. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I just kind of feel...
Can you just hold that pose again for a sec?
Yeah.
Yep, I love that pose.
Okay.
It's not a million miles off.
No.
I
I mean, we are giving her information now.
No. Let me just
This
tell
is
you
okay.
the things
I don't know how many
see.
cards have poses like that on them.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a horse or it's the pose, but I was just kind of getting that. Give me a sec. I see blue. It's the outdoors, but do I feel like it's a garden or do I feel like there's ocean? I feel like there's a garden. Is there a garden? Why am I imagining... Why do I see, the Ace of Pentacles? It probably isn't, but I feel like I'm seeing, a garden, because there's a garden and there's an arch. But that's probably just the rational brain trying to be like,
So you're seeing a garden, you're seeing an arch.
I'm seeing a garden. The arch and everything comes after. But I feel like I'm seeing an outdoors. I'm seeing the garden. Can you give me a sense of the emotion about the card, please?
It's kind of placid.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Spirit, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'm glad you were the one who spoke up.
No.
I'm a good little boy.
I foolishly thought Jess was talking to the real-ass people in the room.
No, she was facing you as well.
Sorry, spirits.
No, there's nothing reflective over there either.
I'm not looking for a reflection. I'm just...
Would you mind if I took a photo of you with the card on your head?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
good,
fine.
because you already did.
Yeah, but I'm going to do it properly now. just giving me the evil eye is very funny. I think we've got one for you.
That's a secondary episode art for this one.
All right, shh. Let me just give it one last go before I... Am I feeling a 3? Am I feeling a 3? A 3 of cups? A 3 of something? I feel like I've said so many different things at this point I might need another go, but...
We also said 3 of cups before you drew a card.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
true. Yeah, I did see that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be amazing if she pulled the Three of Cups after I'd said it?
Yeah. All right.
I'm
would be
psychic,
amazing.
Yeah. Now, the number at the top there, that's the number, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But where should I be looking for a suit?
So I will speak to that in a second.
Okay.
Well, the suit will be a wand, a sword, a pentacle, or a cup.
Yeah.
And if none of those things are there, then you're looking at the major arcana, which is the first 22 cards, which have archetypal images on it.
So it's like the aces or something?
No, that's the minor arcana. The ace, ace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up through the court cards, that's the minor arcana. The major arcana kind of deals with strength, the sun.
Death.
Death is one of those.
The tower. Whoa.
Okay, well, all I'll say is I'm not getting
It's not the
stressful, negative feelings. I'm not getting the tower. I'm not getting death. I'm getting actually very serene and peaceful, which is why I've probably had the garden. And it might be something like the star or temperance, because I feel like there's a cup and I feel like there's water flowing. So I don't know.
There we go.
Let's see how we go.
What I can say is if you're playing The Binding of Isaac, you would get 2 Phantom Hearts from this card.
There we go. I wasn't going to speak to it. It doesn't have any cups, pentacles, wands, or...
I don't get that reference.
It's a minor arcana, right? The Hierophant?
Oh, very red. Very red. See, well, I was fucking giving it a
Ladies and gentlemen, you can check it on Instagram. It's the Hierophant.
The Hierophant.
Hierophant.
Yes. Which
And
is...
the pose that you did earlier is pretty spot on.
The pose you did for a horse was actually very similar to the Hierophant's pose, which is very funny.
Oh, that's really cool. 'Cause
There is an arch in the background.
Yes, there
and,
is blue.
And that's about it. There is
Yeah.
blue.
I
I
did
guarantee
say
there's blue on every single one of those
Yeah,
cards.
but
though.
like it still counts because there are some cards that might be devoid of blue or devoid of
Yeah.
red. So,
I did give you Placid, but you said like serene and calm and that sort of thing. And
well,
it
I
definitely
was
is.
thinking gardens and stuff.
May I? Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah. But it's really interesting, like, whether the one thing led you to another thing. Because I know,
That's
like,
two dudes down there. Oh, hang on. But these dudes,
they do have flowers on them.
their shirts have got flowers on them.
So there is definitely, like, vegetation. Although it isn't outdoors. So you did
I
say
did say
garden,
that, yeah.
but you also
We
said
don't know.
outdoors. So.
I mean, it's probably not
The
outdoors.
Hierophant-
No, he's sitting
the
on a
Hierophant's
throne or
like
something,
a
isn't he?
judge? I
No,
don't
he's
actually
like
know.
a
spiritual leader, isn't it?
religious spiritual leader.
Yeah. But, like, is there something about judgment in the Hierophant? I don't
No,
actually know.
there's a
much
card
about it.
called the Judgment that looks exactly like
Oh,
this.
it's just, it
Which
looks
is-
similar.
Which
Okay.
is what you're getting confused of.
Hierophant is what, like a psychopomp or something? I don't know.
I was just glad to say minor arcana, because that is minor arcana, yeah?
No, that's major arcana.
It's major.
Yeah, that's major arcana.
Oh my goodness, a big boy.
Yeah.
It's a big boy.
This
Two
means,
Phantom Hearts. I love that fucking card.
This means mentor. Like, it's like mentor, religious structures, and spiritual teacher, and God.
Well, there you go.
Well,
Well, how
well,
appropriate
perhaps.
for our lesson on the...
Yeah, Echo mentoring. Oh no, Echo, stay away from Aiden.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily want to stay away from these cards. I reckon we should maybe...
Would you like a reading?
Not today, but I think perhaps on a future episode of... Second-Hand Haunting!
Jess is going to be a trusted tarot reader.
Oh, no, I mean with that one.
Oh, yeah, excellent. Oh, thank goodness.
This week's story is from Dear Echo by Echo Bodine. Episode edited by Callum Patrick for the Peas in a Podcast Network.